Hey everybody, what's going on and welcome back. Happy Friday. I hope you're ready for the weekend, and what a best way to kick it off than with a simple and basic question. Has Cro Coin bottom? We've been analyzing this one for a while, and well, yesterday I asked you, has Bitcoin bottom? Which, of course, if you didn't know, Bitcoin correlates a lot with what Cro Coin does and the price analysis. So it's basically like the same question. And well, I know this is an important one to analyze because if yes, then what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and buy. But if no, then we should wait a little bit longer because then more lower prices are coming. And guess what? I always love to ask you, are my viewers and subscribers, what are your thoughts? And this is exactly what you mentioned. It's, I will say, close to neck and neck because there's a lot of people bearish all the time. Probably you guys don't understand the question really well, but you like to say no all the time. Anyway, whatever your situation is, no is winning, which there's a reason why you're saying no. We still are going to be seeing 8 cents, 6 cents, 5 cents. If you're one of those, I want you to go ahead and post your analysis and what is the reason you're saying it. But if you say yes, then you are part of my side because I think Bitcoin and Cro Coin have bottom already. You want to know the reason why? Well, stick around, go ahead and smash the like button, consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. Let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for your input because I super adore that every single time, guys. First and foremost, here are some of the reasons why. Fear and greed index were coming back up, right? This is pretty nice. And I like to post it here and leave it here for a while because of the following. This week, we received two important reports, the GDP and of course, the numbers from the Federal Reserve when it comes to the interest rate, right? Increasing 75 basis points. The recession that we are now living in, it probably already started in 2022, even though it wasn't official. Recessions come when unemployment rate is very high and people have not much money on their pockets. But this one is a little bit different. Unemployment rate is low and people have money in their pockets due to the fact that trillions of dollars have poured in the economy in the last 2 years due to the pandemic. That means that it's a different type of recession, right? That is one way that a lot of people are seeing it and the bulls, and we can compare and confirm with the prices that we're seeing right now going to CoinMarketCap. 1.10 trillion, which is super great. Bitcoin $24,000 earlier today, Ethereum passing $1,700, crypto.com CRO, we're looking at around close to 14 cents as well. So super nice, because you have to understand, now come here, news have come by here on Twitter, a lot of updates, news positive and negative for crypto.com or for Bitcoin and so, and we still haven't seen massive sell-offs. And remember, some of the big sell-offs are due to that whales cash out and leave because they're seeing, even potential more losses. So we haven't seen that yet. Could be too early to call it, but I am confident that although we're gonna see retracement along the way, I think we're just good at 9 cents for crypto.com, right? But if you have more thoughts, please let me know. Right now it's Friday. So tomorrow and the day after, it's going to be, the weekend. Usually for crypto.com, that's it. They really haven't said anything else when it comes to crypto.com about the card or events or something like that. It's just more for entertainment purposes about the UFC, races and so much for the weekend. So we're not gonna have any more like big news, I will say, during the weekend. That means that we may have some retracements, but not as far as going to the bottom. Now let's go to the technicals right now. What I think it could happen, I updated my price channel here on Cronos, right? We have received millions of Cro Coin tokens burned, as we have talked about it in the channel. We have received news when it comes to the cards that no more Netflix, no more Spotify. They're updating because of course, of scalability issues. They want to be ready, crypto.com, which is okay. The Cronos ecosystem chain, adding more partners. They already have the cohort 1 with different partners. Tectonic doing very well right now. Pharaoh taking over MMF spot. DVS Finance still on number 1, and Tectonic on number 2 by TVL. So far, crypto.com and the Cronos chain in position 7 by TVL, well above $1.40 billion. Oh, wow, that was a lot, right? with all of this recession news, with all of this inflation growth and everything, even yesterday, Elon Musk tweeted that inflation could be coming down. Wow. So I see a lot of bullish momentum. I see a lot of, maybe not, let's go back to bull season 2021, but we're not probably going to see much lower lows. That's what I'm basing my hypothesis right now. What do you think? Do you support it? Are you against it? I'll leave that for you. In this case, if the weekend doesn't show that to be that bullish for crypto, then we could probably start to see a retracement looking like in the vicinity of 12 to 11 cents, high 11, 12 cents, which that will be awesome because that will put me at the bottom of my 4-hour RSI. I love that because that's what I want to come in. So what am I saying? Have we seen the Cro Coin bottom? Probably yes. And what we're going to see in the upcoming days is just a healthy retracement when people are taking profits. That's it. That's what I believe. Because if we take a look at Bitcoin right now, here it is. We're all probably also going to see that as well, which it follow by definition and by the rule of the relative strength index. It bottomed here on the 26, it topped here on the 29, 3 days. It took 72 hours for Bitcoin to reach the top of that RSI, and right now it's coming down. You see that? Always follow that beautiful RSI, and it does seem the 4 hours is really working very well because you want to find a range when the price in a way mimics the RSI and the 4 hours is doing it completely. So that to me, my friends, if we don't have any nuclear weapons coming out of Russia to Ukraine to, conquer finally that territory, I mean, we already know inflation is high. We already know how turbulent the times are here in the United States. Inflation definitely will come down because of all the increase in interest rates. I'm sure that although we have negative GDP growth this quarter, next one, quarter 3, 2022, if we start seeing a positive or just a break-even zero, that's it. That's it. At that point, bullish momentum, right? And that is where you want to be ready for. Not at that point buying, but before buying, right? Because then you have even more growth to come. And at the end, it does seem, in my opinion, healthy to analyze Bitcoin and call it because it is a higher low. It is a higher low. I'm gonna bring my this, and baby, right about here, it is a higher low. We start somewhere here, right? So complete higher low here, 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 and here at what, $17,000 Bitcoin, the last one in 2022. Now, a way for Bitcoin and Cro Coin to put a lower low, that will be 8 cents or less than $17,000 in my opinion. Like I've said, massive increase in conflict overseas with Ukraine and Russia, or for some reason any market here in the United States, either the housing market or banks, completely crash in a way or another. But I haven't heard anything that makes me believe that's going to happen. It does seem that although we are having some friction when it comes to the inflation and everything's more expensive, happily the unemployment rate is low and people have more money. And that is why it makes it a different type of recession. And that is why I believe Cro Coin has reached bottom. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, take a look at the links down below. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy. Peace.